Here a tree limb fell on a, been trying to, yeah, it's recording. Been trying to, I'm gonna take my 22 with me in case I see another snake. I seen a couple down here a while ago. I know I ain't got the right pants on and everything else to run a chainsaw, but we're just gonna be down here and cut this limb real quick. And that's probably when you get hurt, but anywho, we're gonna run down here and see. I think I've got enough gas in here. Should have way plenty of gas. We're gonna walk down here. This is my place, my little hunting spot. It's just a few acres, but you can't hunt much more than 10 acres anyway, you know. It's a little under 10 acres, I think. I got some trails down around here. There's some tree limbs that blow down. I scooted them out of the way, but there's a little oak tree back here. There was another oak tree over there that I had fixed up. I cut down all the trees around it so I could get some sunlight and maybe grow up out of here. See right here in front of me, you can see this is a great big old oak tree. Beautiful oak tree. I have a tree stand in it. I've sat in it a few times. I like just sitting in that old tree and watching the squirrels and the birds and that type of thing. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Gotta watch out for cottonmouths down here in this old creek, man. Got all this water. Yeah, the creek has come up the last few days with all that rain that we had. This used to be a big old ditch through here, and I made a dam across it where we can drive across it, and it's been trying to erode it out again. So I gotta get down here and patch this up. But that thing there just dries completely up every so often, and you can get down in there and put this dirt back up here. But I try to keep it packed in there. But right here, I don't know if you can see this little oak tree right there that is bent over. This big old limb fell on it. I'm gonna lay this little rifle over here by this tree. It's on safe and all that. But see how it's got this little tree bent over? So I'm just gonna cut this limb off of it and get it out of the way for now. But I need to cut that limb off of this tree. And so when this thing stands up, it'll have some light, and I need to cut that limb off too, probably. I may actually do that now while that's all been over. I may actually just do that while it's been over. Let's see if this thing will start. Make sure there's no, this is an Echo CS590. I modified the muffler a little bit. I just gutted it out. I had to retune my carburetor a little bit, but man, this thing, it's a good saw. It really is a good saw. Just pull it through just a couple times. Just a couple times. I think we'll just cut it off right there and let that go right in there. What I'm trying to do is give this little oak tree a chance, because I don't have many oaks or pecans here on this place, and the rest of these are really what you would consider junk trees. I mean, I like having them here, but they're dwarfing this little tree right here. So let's see if we can start this. Come on now, I got it on run. There she goes. Yeah. Hadn't started it forever. Make sure no cottonmouthers in there. Buck and Bill Ray says always look up. Make sure nothing's gonna fall on you. Make sure no snake's gonna bite you. chain done jumped off. Alright, let me fix my chain and I'll get back. Well, I thought, you know what? Why carry my saw all the way back to the truck? And I can just walk down here and grab my scrunch. My screwdriver wrench, what do we call that, scrunch? Oh, what's that guy I watch? Wrangler Star. He showed me a little trick on this deal. I'll show y'all what I did on my scrunch. Oh, it's hot. See if I can find it. There it is. Whew, let me get a little bit of this air. Oh, that feels good. Been walking around out here just checking out my place. I went over to between Duncan and Marlow to buy a shipping container to put all my stuff in because I got to tear them old houses down. But see right here, just drill a hole in there and put like a cotter key, and you can put clasp on there where you can put it on your belt loop or on something, and also a little screwdriver where I can adjust my carburetor, and you got it all right there. Pretty much an all-in-one tool now for your chainsaw. And I should have brought it with me, but I was just going to walk down around there and just do my thing and cut that limb. And I decided to do something different, and then I kicked the chain off. So, whew, it's hot. I started to just wait and come back with my side-by-side or something when it's cooler. I don't want that little tree to get broke off. So we'll get back down here. I didn't go very far. Just went around the corner. We'll get down here and see if we can't get this thing fixed up. At least a little bit for today. I ain't expecting to do a whole lot. Need to get home and get some rest. I moved that first trap that I moved yesterday, I moved it to where I put my second trap last night, because that's where all them hogs was at. Let me get this back on my head. So hopefully my traps will be going off here pretty quick. There was one footprint, pig footprint, looked like maybe around that trap that I had set, and I was like, well, shucks, I'll just go ahead and let me back this off just a touch. I really like this saw. I mean, I've cut quite a bit with it. Mainly just old junk, firewood type stuff. Been helping my buddy over the past year or so with a bunch of storm trees that was blowed down during the storm. I noticed I got a lot of stuff that's blowed down back in here. I need to get back in here and fix. Gosh darn. Need to clean my saw out. Alright. Okay, now Buckin said just grab it right there. Right there. Right there. Right there. Okay, this ain't worked too good. What am I doing wrong? Isn't it something how chainsaws can be so contrary? Just so crazy. I'm not grabbing the right piece, am I? There we go. Ah, come on now. What am I doing here? There we go. We're back at her now. We about got it now. Almost. Okay. Get off there, little booger. Okay, there we go. Now, okay, my teeth need to be running that way. Oh, isn't that something? Every time you just try to do something real quick, something like this happens. Just never fails, seems like. Never fails. Just trying to do something quick. Help your place out and your trees and stuff. Okay. Here we go. This whole chain may be about wore out. Looks like I'm about out of adjustment there. May have a little more. We'll see. See if we can get by today. It's getting, the teeth are getting pretty small. I've sharpened it quite a bit. I've learned a lot watching. I watch Bucking Billy Ray. He is a tree cutting dude. I like watching him, and there's another one I like watching. It's called, I think, Guilty of Treason. They cut a lot of timber. There are a lot of big trees. I think there's some more, maybe West Coast saw. I can't remember now. Okay. And tip your saw up where it tips your blade up. And probably shouldn't be doing it on the dirt. But, and that will take the slack out of your bar, because when you start cutting, it's going to push your bar up and make your chain loose. That makes sense? That's probably about right. Okay. Don't have to be super tight. Put that on my belt loop. This thing should start pretty much one pull. There we go. About to go. Come on, baby. There he goes. He's going off in there now. Okay. I like for it to go on off. It's hung up in them other trees. That'll work. Pull it off in there later. Alright, let's get over here. This is going to be under a strain. I got to kind of figure out what I got to do. There it goes. A little bit. I tried to roll this off there earlier. Watch for snakies. Ah, come on now. There we go. Compression first. Oh man, that poor little guy. He's hammered. Look at that. Make a little firewood out of it anyway. Alright, let's see what's holding her down now. Just because it's been over so long, it's like this. Whoop that there thing. Needs to go. Poor little tree. I may have to get a rope and pull it back up. It's still hung up in there. What's wrong? I think that's got it freed up. Now I think it's just bent over. Yeah, I might have to get a rope, pull that up, so I can fix it. I ain't gonna mess with that one today. I need to cut it down. Alright guys, well, I'm gonna have to get a rope or something and pull that back up, get that one there out of there, and it'll give it some sunlight. This one right here is going to help a lot, just getting it out there. I need to get my jeans on, come back down here when it's cooler, do some work. Maybe this thing will stand up, I hope. Hope she'll stand back up and not broke off or anything. Oh man, it's a good little tree right here too. Yeah. Get a rope and tie that up somehow. That one there, he's just over here acting silly. You fall in these rotten ones over here. It won't be no fun. I get a rope and pull that one the rest of the way down. Might be able to cut it off or something, but anyway, whew, worked up a sweat. All right, appreciate you guys. Maybe we'll have some hogs tonight. We'll see you at the next